Kia ora, guys. Welcome to this episode of Plus Ones. We got special guest Kings and Ella Monnery. We're going to talk to them about, both of their respective music careers. We're going to talk to them about how they linked up in the end. Please like, please subscribe. Come along. Find us on Instagram, Plus Ones Podcast. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that follow button. But let's get into it.
Plus Ones. It's really good. Promise.
I'm excited for this.
And Ella Monnery.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I am excited. I feel like I see you guys on TikTok all the time.
Yep.
I feel like you and I, Ella, we're like TikTok friends now.
Yeah, we're like virtual friends.
Yeah.
And then you meet in real life and you're like, hey, can't make eye contact.
This much better be funny.
Oh, you're dry in real life. No.
Yo.
I think you guys were just, when we were thinking about people to get on, we kept thinking about you guys because, I don't know, because we see you guys all the time. You're both musical talents in your own right, but now you're like this kind of like it couple. It's kind
Fuck,
of
that's fuzzy, yeah.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it like that. When you said it downstairs, I was
A
like,
couple.
fuck that. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah, bro, go on.
Yeah, like, I would have never thought like that would even be a thing from TikTok. Like, oh, you guys, people watch us as like a couple.
And
Yeah.
we even said like we've both done podcasts individually, but
Yeah.
we've never done one
This is
together.
our
So
first
we're
one.
like, debut!
Yeah.
I
The
also like,
exclusive.
we were just talking off here about how like it should be normalized to actually show off your like your
And
man
love.
showing off your woman or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hell yeah.
But I love that you guys are like funny and cute and you scrap and it's all on TikTok.
It's kind of real, eh?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
real. My
Yeah.
man's
Oh,
kind of
we
useless.
Just
scrap.
laughing, I just.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's like half the thing is having someone to do that with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being funny online and like doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do, because I wasn't really posting much on TikTok or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like I would just be like, we spoke about it. I took social media real seriously. Like I was like, this is my performance CV. Like
This is my brand.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you went on my Instagram and it was like, oh, she just looks like a singer.
But you just come off the voice too.
Yeah,
So
and
she
like
had like a professionalism.
I've had so many people come up to me being like, I didn't know you were funny, or like
Yeah.
I didn't know you were. Like,
I didn't know you were funny.
And I'm just like, well, you don't know me. But like, it's like now that I've got Kings to like riff with and like be like silly with online, it's like I'm being more authentic to like who I am.
Yeah.
And it's not so much like, hi guys, my name's Ella and today I'm singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
It's more like, guys, I'm fucking singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
Forgot my shoes, like what's doing, like
Yeah.
a bit more like playful.
I so reckon like we talk about TikTok heaps and like we've had Joe Damon on the show a few times. He's one of
cool.
our mates. And
Fuck,
like,
he's having a bit of a run out.
oh my
Yeah,
god, he
bro.
is on. He is on. But he is
Team
always
Steven.
talking
No,
about
no,
like
no, I'm playing. Just Nick clip that. Team Steven.
Hey,
You're
there's two sides to
lying.
every story, eh?
Yeah. He's a big side.
Nah, jokes.
no, but he's always talked about like the realness of it and like not overthinking your online presence
Yeah.
and actually just being, because I think, you know, he's been so like heavy on comedy and all the amazing projects he does, and now he just like talks some shit, he plays some golf, and like people are just frothing it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's the same.
What was that one he was doing? Like, I'm going to the gym as a guy who doesn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
the gym. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
I'm
Like,
like,
connects.
yeah.
And I love when he's just sitting there for 10 minutes doing nothing and then he leaves. I'm like, but he's practicing consistency.
Yeah.
Cool.
Capacity
I like
Joe.
that.
Yeah.
Capacity
Capacity
Joe. That's
Joe.
what he says.
Because Kings, you before you guys started doing like this duo, like this tandem thing, you were kind of like slowly like implementing more on social media, right? Because I was cracking up because like obviously we know you guys from your fields of work, like music, and then I remember I was watching a Kings TikTok one day and I was like, this cunt's funny as
Yeah.
like this cunt's hilarious. So you like kind of started getting into that, right?
I did it during COVID when, bro, I'm a real, what's the word, analytical thinker. So
Yeah.
like when my industry was in turmoil because we didn't have gigs, I was like, I need to find another way to make money. So I literally turned to TikTok and started doing TikToks. It was originally to protect my daughter because she was on it and I wanted to see what it was about.
Yeah.
Because you know when we were on like MSN and shit and our parents had no
Oh
idea
my
what the fuck
God.
was
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
Bevo?
Ask
yeah,
your fan.
yeah.
Ask
What
your
was it?
fan.
Age, sex,
ASL.
location.
Yeah.
ASL.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm not doing that. So I actually went on to learn. And then I started posting. And then, yeah, like got about 200,000 followers. And then when music came back, I just stopped posting. Because it was like, back to work.
You didn't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I was like, back to work.
Yeah.
And so I'd like had a familiar play with it, but I never really got into it. So when we started, I was kind of like, I know some things. Like, I got some ideas, but yeah, let's try this. But yeah, she, to be honest, she's driven this whole thing. Like, she's,
And are you just like posting every day? Do you put much thought into it now? Like, or are you just trying to jump on the trend or whatever?
We like see ideas and we're like, oh, that'll be funny, and like I don't know, like we were saying, it's like a dopamine hit, bro. Like
Yeah.
when you post and
Yeah.
it goes bang, you're like, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
But like yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just something fun for us to do, and it's like another way to show who we are and express our personalities and kind of like show a different side to us that's not just about music. Because funnily enough, the music content does the worst, but then the pranks
That's true.
skyrocket.
That's true.
It's like funny video like about us like fighting or something like
Yeah.
goes nuts, and then it's
Yeah.
like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a cover, crickets.
Crickets, yeah.
No, but
and
it's
that's
the
kind of
same.
sad.
Like, even I might do something that I think is like, like quite like, I don't know, on point. Like my thought process is really good, and I'm like, and that's not the stuff that makes the impact.
Yeah.
It's when I make some stupid joke or
Yeah,
when
your
I
one
like
went viral as.
the one about the
Big booby
titties.
ones.
Yeah.
And then even the one
What was
about
it?
Brian, everyone should kiss. Now people are like lip syncing to your sound.
So I did my first one that went viral recently was this. I said my worst fear is getting in a fight and someone pulls my top and I'm fighting with my titties out.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
And
okay.
like
Nightmare.
Jay Wild reposted it and I went crazy.
No,
over
right.
that.
And it's just like you talk.
Like,
It's
yeah.
like nothing special.
And
like
then
just,
the next one was like after the what happened the other weekend. I said any of the men that are getting that mad over drag queens, they should just kiss. And like
Right.
and then people were using the sound and I was like
funny.
it's not
It's
it's
real.
not the thoughtful
It's
stuff.
real, yeah. It's like
just
what's
the-
on their mind.
It's
and
just the
they-
off
yeah.
the dome.
Yeah.
It's like someone else is speaking what you're thinking,
it's
you know?
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
See.
what's it called? There's intrusive thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
Bringing it back to you guys though, because like away
No, I
from
want to talk about kissing guys.
like social media, before social media and you guys blowing up as a like this duo, how did you guys meet? Because
here
there
we
was this
go.
one time where I was like, is Ella seeing Kings? Like I was just like out of nowhere I was just like, fuck, is Ella seeing Kings? And then I started seeing more of you guys together and I was like, oh shit, I think they're dating. But like when you don't
Yeah.
want to like barge in
That's
anyone's
it.
business,
Yeah.
like
Well,
so I
it's
was
like when we passed each other in the mount but didn't really see each
Yeah,
other.
that was
Yeah,
And
our
then
yeah.
Kings
thing.
was like, I saw you walking up the mount, but then you had said it to me too, and I was like, wait, they're together?
it kind of just like for like just the I guess the ordinary eye kind of just like sprung up out of nowhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
You
We've known each other for like 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and like I wouldn't say we were like friends, but like we followed each other on
Yeah.
Instagram and like would support each other's stuff and like random convo here and there.
Mm.
But then at the beginning of last year, you asked me to come into the studio,
Yeah.
to do some recording for
Nice.
yeah.
My guy.
Modern day Romeo
I got the
over
song
here.
coming out. Oh, fucking-
Nah, but I actually remember in the studio, like you said to me, like, oh, like how's your partner? And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, we're not together anymore. And like silence,
Cha-ching.
like just like,
Turns
and
the
then,
red lights on.
yeah,
Yeah, notes, eh?
and then I was
You're
like,
spitting too much game. You're giving them all the game.
and then I said like, oh, like how's your partner? Because I actually thought you were still with his ex. He was like, oh no, like we broke up too. And again, silence.
Yeah.
And then I guess like nothing happened straight away, but that sort of like started our like relationship of like
Yeah,
talking and like,
chatting.
hey, here's the song, like what do you reckon? Da 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 da. And then a few months later,
I reckon
told him
I
about
made
our
I
first
made I
date.
made the whole. I was at a writing camp for Opera Song.
Yeah.
And I was like, you should pull through to this. And she's like, I'm not fucking going anywhere public with you, kind of thing. Like,
Can you imagine?
yeah. She's like, I'm not coming out with you anywhere. And I was like,
Me turning up like little slick back blazer, little kitten heels, like, hey guys,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
King's invited me to come through, like no.
So I was like, let me pull up to yours then. So I pulled up to a crib. So
with
that was
3
how-
bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Okay, Keen Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keen bean.
Keen. Oh, she
Yeah.
drunk them all. We got it was good.
It was like it was. I don't know, but it was nice. Like we sat
was
and
cool.
just
We
chatted
chatted
for
for
like
hours.
6 hours,
Yeah.
and then got absolutely wasted.
Yeah.
I love the those are like organic meet cutes. Like
Yeah.
you guys actually just met like really casually through work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it kind of eventually years
Yeah.
later formed into
Spark,
something
yeah.
else. Because I feel like, and I don't mean to sing you out, brother, but like, but where do you meet people? Do you know what I mean?
Not out on the streets,
nah,
that's
yeah,
for
I
sure.
don't-
Yeah.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, man.
Are you still been dating?
Nah, not really.
Are you taking a break?
Is
again?
it apps and
Yeah.
shit still the vibe?
No, I don't do apps.
I
eh?
don't know. I've got some mates that
Instagram's
are
a
into
dating
it.
app, seriously.
Yeah.
I
100%.
agree.
Before we started seeing each other, I like was doing nothing. I was like, nah, like I can't be going out anymore. I don't want to talk to anyone because I was just like, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary out there, and it's like again, like how do you meet people? How do you form connections with people? Like I just wasn't into
Shy
it.
guy wasn't the vibe.
Yeah.
Shy guy. I
I've
was a
never
shy
been
guy
to
in
Shy
there.
Guy.
You don't need to go.
Shy guy's fun.
It used to be fun. Is it fun again?
I don't know. I'm just always a good time.
Yeah.
If you're with Randy, I think you're pretty
Actually, I
safe.
seen you at Crown for the Bros Navajo signing.
Yeah.
That was
was
a cool club.
Yeah, shout out to Crown Nightclub.
Yeah,
they look
yeah,
after
that
me,
was
man.
cool.
But they're like nightlife. I enjoy it because I'm just going out for fun. Like I'm not going out to like
He
try
also doesn't drink.
woo
Oh,
woman.
At all.
Nah, at all.
Sober.
Yeah, sober.
Surely
So
when
he
you're
does this sober. He goes to those places
No.
sober.
surely when you're DJing, like girls like play a
No, but
song.
it's like yeah, but for the hour that I'm on,
Yeah,
and then
right.
it's
Right,
like
right.
as soon as you hop off the decks, it's like oh, you're just a normal
Another
dude.
guy in the
yeah.
club. Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, like, I've spoken about like dating this, the dating game sucks, whatever. But I also have come down to that, like 50% of it is I just like suck. Like my game sucks. Like I might seem like the super confident
The way you
dude.
talk to the woman in the office.
No, but I was saying it's because I know you.
Right.
Like I have confidence because I know you, and I know
Yeah.
anything, like nothing's gonna come of it.
Yeah.
So like the way I like talk to Teagues, for example,
Yeah.
like say something like, "This sounds super."
But it's just not fine. I've known him forever. We've known each other for like what?
Like I'll say
8
something
years?
like your ass looks amazing today. Like I'll say something like that, and like like something like
But
that,
you know
right?
what it is? Because it's Randy, it's non-threatening. It's like non.
Right.
It comes off as cute, you know.
Right.
My man does not care. He'll joke to my man and be like, "Can I have your missus for the day?" Kind of vibes. And, like,
Right.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
But it's because
like,
it's
all good.
harmless.
Yeah.
It's because it's harmless. But like when it comes to like a stranger, yeah, I'm like, oh, but I don't know what to say. So like, when it comes to dating now, like how you guys met, I feel like the best way for most people is like mutual. When you
Yes.
like
To
have some sort of
because
yeah.
it's easier. You know,
Yeah.
the leeway is easier to
Yeah.
start a conversation.
It
rather
depends what
than-
you want, bro. I'll chime in because I'm good at like the first part. I can
Yeah.
like holler at someone and get like a night
The
out.
eye roll was crazy. I didn't even know I did that until you pointed at me. I was like,
Felt it.
snapped.
But no, true. Like it depends what you want. Like if you're trying to look for something, it doesn't work that way anyway.
it doesn't,
It's
eh?
not a hi, what's
Yeah.
up. It's like a deep thing.
And it sounds so like, oh, when you stop looking for it, you find it.
Yeah,
But
that is that.
It's actually, I've been trying to tell any of my single mates, like, I promise, like, our producer, Troy, I've been telling for ages, decent a woman from your life, brother. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing it. And then now all of a sudden he's dating. He's
Yeah.
like, found this girl. And I was like, I told you, it's the magic trick.
Yeah.
Decent.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
I'm a
though?
relationship guy.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm a relationship guy. Like all my relationships that I've been with have been like longer than 3 years.
Yeah, wow.
Cool.
And then like every time I've been single, it's been for fucking ages.
Wow, yeah.
Like long ass breaks, and
Yeah.
also like it's like full virgin vibes. Like I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't do one night stands. Nothing.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah. So like I just.
Bro, the look I got just then, I felt
he's gone,
the
oh,
whole
yo.
side of my face like burning.
When I hear people go, nah, I don't do one night stands, I'm like, yeah, that's crazy.
Who would do
But
that?
honestly, it's not like a I wouldn't say no to it.
Right.
Like it's not like.
It's just, because you're not looking for it, it's not something that would probably present itself very
Yeah,
often.
like I'm not going out and being like, yo, like come
You
back
ain't
to my
trying one
house.
night, yeah.
So like if it
Now
happens,
you
it
get over
happens.
someone, what is it? Get on top of someone or something.
What?
Oh, when you want to get over someone, get
Get
under
on top of
someone
someone.
else.
Is that it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You were meant to be good at the one-liners, bro.
Yeah,
No,
you're
you've let
good
us
until
down.
right then.
No, I've let you down now.
God, maybe you should go on Raya.
Nah, what's that? The celebrity one,
Yeah.
eh?
Did I tell you that
Nah.
story about me trying to get on rail when I was last single?
Because how do you get on that?
Oh
You
my
have
god!
to apply.
You have to
So you have to
apply.
apply, and
Fuck
I think it's
off.
changed now.
I was on it for a little bit, but it was scary vibes.
Oh,
you have to pay,
so-
bro. Like, who's paying for
So
So
that?
to be
before
on
you
it.
had to pay, you just had to get like
Approved.
but like recommended by
That's
people.
crazy.
So if
Yeah.
you knew people on it, right? So
crazy.
this is like a few years ago when I was last single. I applied to get on it, and I'm like, surely. I had 3 guy mates on it, and I was like, all of you need to like approve me, and they did, and I didn't get on, and I was so embarrassed.
So how does it work? So it's like
never
it's
heard
all
of that.
other like celebrity type.
You have to like click what you are, so like musician or
And
broadcasting
you
or
have to link your
sports.
Instagram. And like,
that
check
is
it.
Good guy. I click
Yeah, what
overall
are you,
good
a
guy.
good guy?
Some just like really hot people get on.
People just use it
Nice
for
fella.
networking as
Yeah,
well. Like
yeah.
people actually use it to like if they're in a different country and they're like a writer and they're like, I want to do a studio session. Like you can be on there for business.
Oh, it's networking.
There's
Yeah.
like a business side and then there's a dating side.
But
I was on
the-
it for business.
It's like,
Yeah.
but it's like how it was so embarrassing. I remember telling my best mates, and they were like, "Wait, you tried to get on Celebrity Tinder and you got denied." And I was like,
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty humbling.
Yeah,
eh?
that's
yeah. Never opened
That's
a dating app
You got a
again.
blue tick now. You'll be get
It's
on.
the
for
fact that you have to apply though. Like you have to apply
And
to
then
get.
pay.
Yeah. See,
And
nah,
pay, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
But it's like the last time I used a dating app, which again, years and years ago, and I went on and like people were messaging me being like, "Oh, Tegan, someone's catfishing using your photos." I was like, "Oh my god, that's actually
It's me.
So I deleted it.
You've never been on that.
Nah, I can't do that. Well, like,
You're too
apart from
famous for
being
the
known,
apps.
like, I
Yeah.
can't be on, but I've had scary instances, and she met one recently.
Oh, bro,
yeah,
no,
like a
no,
really bad
no.
one. I won't say her name, but like, had a full-on relationship with a version
With
of
him.
me.
With Kings.
And it sent money.
He gets so many accounts pretending to be him.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude, that's
like-
crazy.
Yeah.
catfish.
Some
That's
girls,
catfish to show.
some girls come up to us at a Waitangi event being like, "It's me."
Yeah.
And I've gone, excuse me, who's
recently.
me?
Yeah.
And then apparently she comes out being like, we've been talking. We've been seeing each other. Like,
Bro,
I sent you money.
Scary,
That's
dude.
some
I sent you
Netflix
money.
film
That's
type.
scary.
Send me
bro.
some money, lady. No.
Yeah.
Because because you guys are obviously within a secure relationship.
Yeah.
But like when that shit happens on the fly,
Yeah.
like because you're clearly not lying, but like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
moment, like I don't know this girl.
I've had to,
That's insane,
it's happened
bro.
to me a lot more.
And you're very
than-
respectful with it. Like
Yeah.
he'll be like, hey, like he'll just send me a screenshot and like just letting you know like
Yeah.
this is happening. And like I've even had burner accounts of him, fake accounts, follow me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, are you guys actually that dumb that
Yeah.
like you think I'm like, oh baby, did you just make a new Instagram? Crazy, like you know, like
But I reckon it's because I'm private too. I'm quite private, so people can get away with it because I'm not out.
Right, because you're not actually
Out
showing
and
off a lot
about.
of your life.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people can actually get it. And yeah, so this lady for the longest time
but
was
that's
sending
like you
this.
had that like 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah, so people just sending money to this fucking random cunt pretending to be me. I'm like, bro, at least give me a cut.
Shushing.
Trying to buy a crib.
Licensing rights, eh?
Yeah.
He's the real King G.
So how much was it?
Oh, that's insane. 'Cause
Yeah.
That would be so scary. I wouldn't if I was in that situation and I had like a missus and someone came up to me and
It
a
literally
public
happened
event.
in Waitangi recently. Like a lady
Yeah.
come up to us.
And then she asked for a photo with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry?
No.
She's like, I realize it's not you, but I just want to
She
say
takes a
like,
photo with you and then posts, "This lady stole my man."
Yeah.
yeah,
But it
yeah.
didn't add up because then I went through. She had messaged me like in August last year,
Yeah,
so I'm
that's
like, "You're
crazy.
not well, sissy."
Yeah,
Like,
Oh. And do you find like because you guys now are very front facing with your relationship that people do sometimes get a little bit involved, like randoms? Do you know what I
Or
mean?
even like your just like your peers.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you explain that? Like, what do you mean?
So I just was thinking, for instance, like I like this time around, like dating my man now, I really was hesitant to post him. Ended up posting him. I don't really tag him, but when I tag him, I tag his account that doesn't have his name on it.
Yeah.
Like so people, I just like have a sense. I've never said his name on here, like, and we've been together for a year and a half. But
Yeah.
it's just like a thing, like a sense of privacy, because. Prior to that, and other relationships I've been in, I've had people message me going like, "Hey, your man's hooking up with this person," and it's not been true. Or like sometimes it
Whoa.
has been, but it's like people start to get involved.
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you know what I mean?
I haven't had anything.
Like you haven't
that.
had
As-
anything like that.
So far, it's been positive. Like
Yeah.
he's been at shows and people be like, "Where's Ella?" And then, but
that's
then I'm
cool.
like, surely they're like, "Where's Ella?" Like if
Yeah,
she's not
yeah.
here, like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then like you've had like people quote like our TikToks being like, "Oh, you don't smell." Like Ella said, you
Yeah,
smell.
yeah.
But then like what you said, like I've definitely had people being like, "Oh, little Miss Lover Girl now, like, oh, changes," and I'm like,
Oh, shut up.
Shut up. Like I'm
Yeah.
happily in love and I'm gonna be loud and I'm gonna be proud about it. Like that's not shame for me, that's shame for you. Like if you feel any type of way about that, that says more about you than me.
Oh,
Oh,
facts.
100%.
And it's like, yeah, I've never really been like that either. Like in past relationships, I haven't been. And obviously, it's different because we're both.
I was just
I
gonna say
guess,
that
like,
we're both public.
And
Like
the-
anyway,
and
like
and with
in
what
our-
we do for work,
Yeah.
like we have to be kind of out there, and we're posting on Instagram and stuff. Like it would be near impossible to not share each other on our socials.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about just kind of respecting that and having like an understanding of what we're posting and stuff. Like with all the TikToks and stuff, like we'll always be like,
Yeah.
"Do you want to do this?" Like if you don't want to do
Initially,
it, like, let
when
me
we
know.
first started, we were doing like those prank ones.
Yeah.
And like I took so much shit to heart. She would say some shit like, like, what is it? One hit wonder. And I was like,
then silent treatment.
yeah, like that, bro. And then like we'd literally talk about it after. I was like, fuck, that kind of stung more than it should have.
Yeah.
Because we're in love.
Yeah.
Like we're in a relationship, and I'm like, do you actually believe that? She's like, of
Yeah,
course not.
we're like, okay, quick disclaimer, not being serious.
Yeah,
Love you
so
much.
we actually have
Kiss?
like a
Mwah.
ritual before TikToks. Yeah, we'll have like a kiss and like, all right, we're cool, let's go. Fuck you, fat bitch, bro. Like, you know? And, like,
What do you mean fat?
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean fat?
I mean, you saying it to me.
Nah.
I like that energy.
Yeah.
The like not caring and just like going hard. Social media is crazy though. Like
Yeah.
and coming for like having a man too that is not like I mean he's got it one like public social media and he's just kind of posts his outfits and stuff like that's his vibe.
Swaggy.
Yeah, he's a bit of a swaggy dude, but like he is so like I don't think it like keeps him up at night, but he does get very like conscious of what he's posting and like all that
Yo.
kind of stuff. And I'm just like, bro, who cares?
Let's
Just
go,
post,
yeah.
man. Just post. But it's a scary place out there.
Social
because
media.
like you guys could like post a TikTok and you're all joking, but then people start agreeing and you're like, oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then it gives you a complex.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
there's
god.
comments where you've read and you'll be like, fuck, and she'll talk about it like days after.
I'm straight block. I'm like, yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get this anymore.
Yeah,
You're off.
yeah.
You're gone.
I had someone I posted a TikTok last night and it was I just thought it'd be a bit of funsies and I just said tell me what your ex did and you still stayed.
Oh yeah,
And
I
the
did see
comments
that.
are so funny, like so funny. And I just like posted, like in the caption, posted something my ex did, but I still say, I said he never washed his hands after the loo.
Oh yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a
And like
calm one.
someone comments on it being like, well, go on, Tegan, you've had so many exes, like tell us.
Oh.
And I just go,
Whoa.
I said, my bad, I didn't find the one on the first go.
Yeah, so sorry.
Like, should I be married? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
only
yeah.
28.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Give me a break. But then it'll keep me up at night and I'll go, oh my God, I've dated too many people. Like,
Yeah.
But you just got to
Even.
think the people that are writing like those negative comments and like writing hate, like actually like put yourself into that position for a second, like sitting at home on your phone, like,
waiting.
Yeah, true.
like
Yeah.
you must like just get over yourself.
Off
like,
account that says user
Yeah,
13578.
yeah.
It's sort of
It's
some
like-
dog or
Favorite
something.
is when I'll post like an Instagram story and someone will reply with hate. And I click on the page and the page doesn't follow me. And I'm like, oh, so you saw it on you follow me on your real account.
and then you
Switched.
hopped onto your burner.
And then send me the message. I'm like, that's so
Burner accounts are
embarrassing.
crazy.
But I was just gonna say I didn't even know burners existed. in
Yeah.
front of you.
Have you had a
Like-
burner?
like
before?
someone like my
She's
personally,
got a
Yeah,
burner.
like
yes.
you had one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think it was like Rachel loves like the sky, like something
Yeah.
like that.
Quote say like
Yeah,
quote.
and like the things like a sunset, like
Yeah.
just try,
I've
real
never
like
had one. I've never had a burner.
Yeah.
But like, because I don't know, like if I want to look at something, I just look on a work account or something.
Yeah, I go on
My
our
morning
band
crew has
page,
viewed
flip
this
side. I'm
story.
like,
yeah.
But no, I've never had a burner. What did you do on your burner? Would you
just
troll
looked
or
at
no?
no
Or just
no
looked?
no way, no
Yeah.
trolling. Just look at people's stuff that I didn't follow, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh yeah,
Growth.
Oh,
I
good
don't.
girl.
Growth.
That is-
Growth.
that is on growth.
Because like
stuff.
I feel like I just catch myself
Hey,
being like,
good work.
Honestly, I
what
would
am
just,
I
like,
doing,
fully
cuz?
look on a page and then just block the person if it, so that they don't see I viewed.
yeah, and especially because like you've got to tick, you come up at the top
I
or
know.
something.
But sometimes I'm just like, oh, like my friend sent me this guy's story the other day that she wanted me to look at, and I didn't realize she hadn't sent me the video, like a screen
So
call
you
record.
clicked on it.
And I clicked on it. I was like, sis,
Now I'm
Yeah.
feeling
Gotcha,
it.
bitch.
Now, yeah.
I'm watching the story.
Yeah, yeah.
And she goes, oh, he's got like 10,000 followers. You won't see. I was like, he'll see.
Yeah.
He'll see. And then I had to go to like Bailey, like, hey, I've looked at that guy's story. All right, it's not a weird
Yeah.
thing. Like,
But then I get scared like when you're doing stuff like that. If you just screenshot, like I feel like one day Instagram's just gonna like snap us all. And be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Ella
A
Monnery
new
took a
app.
screenshot,
A new
and I'll
app.
be like,
Yeah.
Tegan has viewed your profile
Yeah,
3
yeah.
times today.
That's crazy. Like social media, how it's done that though. Like it makes you think like that, especially when you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like you can't just like innocently watch someone's
Yeah.
story, especially if you're like of the insecure type. Like within,
Yeah.
like you can't just watch like another female story or like
Yeah.
another man's story or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
you dip and dabble in.
Oh, and you know what?
And go like-
I was a good girl. Like when we started, like not me and you, but when me and my started dating,
yeah, that,
when we started
start.
dating, I unfollowed all the league players I followed. You know.
Yeah, no, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I think I kept Jordan Ricky on there, but
yeah, you have to.
I was
Yeah.
bad. I was bad in my relationship. Like I wasn't
Just straight up, I was bad.
No, like I wasn't like
wasn't playing up
I
or
wasn't
anything.
entertaining or anything. But like prior to me being in a relationship, I was just following hella women. Like and
Oh,
like
explore page
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
type.
yeah. Like it just
why
like
she bent over like that?
it's one of those ones, and it's like I'm not thinking about it, and I have full trust. So you can go through my phone or whatever. But
Yeah.
once you go through my phone and you see who I'm following, it's just like
It looks bad.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
but
yeah.
like I was the one to be like, oh yeah, I'll unfollow. But it's like
Yeah.
having to unfollow heaps. Again.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No,
I'm
I
just
don't do
human.
that. I'm like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like that.
you
I'm
lost a
real.
beautiful
Like,
woman.
not. Maybe it is insecurity, but I get this weird thing because I'm who I am. People get one up on me, and I get this
Yeah.
like yucky feeling that they're laughing in a way, which is probably just highly insecure. But we've talked about that heaps for me because I'm like, oh, like who's that dude, and like where's he from? Like, how do you know that?
And I'll be like, it's literally a guy that I've known since primary
yeah,
school.
yeah, and I'm like, cool, and I'm usually
But
cool with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I love that you kind of ease into it. I'll be like, who's that? Your other girlfriend?
yeah,
Toxic as are you talking to
yeah.
her?
What the fuck is
like,
that?
no.
You think she's prettier than me?
I like. There was this one time.
Bro,
that,
PTSD.
Wait,
Fuck.
hey,
Oh no. Oh,
no,
God.
you talk about it.
No, like it was just like because I like it's one of those ones where I knew I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
But like it's just having to explain like I actually know her. Like I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
know
yeah.
her.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
man.
even like I can't imagine like it'll take a special kind of girl, like the way you move, like even in the office, like I don't know how to explain Randy, because like it's just so
In a good
like
way, please.
no, but when he is complimenting women, it's not in a creepy way,
Yeah.
and he
Genuine.
he's the first to compliment any of the women here at work.
Wow, that's lovely.
And like whether he's
Do
telling
you
them
reckon
they
guys are
look
scared
beautiful,
to do that because of the climate of business in general?
Yeah,
you know,
facts.
you kind of know what I mean. Like,
And
I,
if a girl was to bite back, because like some girl would be like, "What did you say?" Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Name
yeah.
a single girl that gives you that energy in the office.
Do you know
None
what
of
I
them.
get more than often is if I do compliment a woman, and let's just say that she's with a man, she'll be like, "Oh, my boyfriend doesn't say that enough to me," And then I'll be like, oh, sorry. And I don't know, like, yeah.
No.
She's like, oh my God, that's like, for example, like my homies, like they're all like in relationships. And I'll be like, oh my God, that's such a nice dress. Like, where'd you get it from?
Yeah,
and then
cool.
she'll be like, oh, like, glad you noticed. Fucking this guy doesn't say anything. Like, you know? So I think it comes, like, especially if I do know you and I'm comfortable to do those compliments. Like, if I didn't know, like, either of you, for example, I wouldn't just randomly on the street be like, whoa, you're so pretty.
What's up, baby?
Hey.
But if I like somewhat know you or like we work in the same place, I'll happily say it to you with no like harm.
Yeah.
But like it's when they reply shit like that, I'm like, oh, did I make your day?
Yeah. How's that, Mom?
Yeah.
There's not many dudes out there that are doing that as
I was
well.
gonna say,
so,
You seem genuine, and you're probably saying genuine compliments too. You're not just saying like, "Damn, you look good."
It's not
You'll
just
say
the
something
girls,
like,
by the way. I do it to everyone.
It's lovely.
Well, I mean,
But like obviously the compliments to girls are
yeah,
better.
observant.
you saw
observant.
on his birthday, all the girls from the office were like doing their little voice message of you, "Hey, Randy," and they do, but they love him because it's not like it's not a creepy thing. It's not like a. Which
That's good. I'm
unfortunately is
glad.
what we expect.
Yeah.
I think as women we expect that, but then there'll be like a little diamond in the rough, you know.
I'm just saying, hey ladies, like
Holla.
Actually, do you know I got a DM the other day and someone said Randy is on, like a woman, but probably not your. I don't know if she was your vibe. She also maybe looked like she had like 4 children, but like,
Daddy.
Do you know what's crack up is more than often I get baby moms following me.
Yeah.
true.
Giving daddy
Giving
energy.
off father figure.
Yeah.
You're
just-
who they've been dreaming of.
Yeah. That'd be true.
Speaking of
Help with the kids.
I guess like kids, because obviously King's got a daughter.
Yeah.
How was that like being?
Yeah.
Have you
That's
dated
cool.
someone with a kid before?
Yeah.
No.
Mommy.
Especially being because
That's a cool ass
you're
question.
quite public about your daughter.
Yeah, I had to stop posting her. Like, I still post her, but nowhere near as regularly.
Yeah.
Regularly, because I had a fucking fan pull up to her and like give her a hug and say like, "I love your dad's music." And I was at the food court and she was like away
And
from
that's
me.
a little bit invasive for
That
a
was,
child.
I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
show me where he is. Show me, I want to just say hi to his face and punch him." Because like, don't talk to my daughter. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't touch my daughter. You know.
Yeah.
So I stopped posting her as much, but that was probably the biggest experience where I realized social media was way bigger than I had ever anticipated. But their relationship is cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It's really
And for
cool.
me, it's like he's the most amazing dad, and their relationship is like so beautiful to watch and to like see her come to him with things. And it's definitely been hard, like 'cause she's a teenager.
Yeah.
She's going through like all the puberty and like the like biggest advice that I can give to him is like, take it from someone that was a teenage girl,
Yeah.
because like I'm like, I know what she's doing, like I know what's happening, but
Yeah.
for me it's like I'm not trying to step in and be like, all right, I'm the boss now, like here we go.
Yeah.
I just like try to help him, and then I also try to like quite a lot of the time I'll give you like her point of
Yeah,
view. I'll
you're
be like,
giving,
no,
like, great
like
advice.
that's not what's happening, like she just feels like this. But yeah, like
That's awesome.
it was
Yeah.
definitely like I always knew he had a daughter, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I never kind of really knew what that was going to be like. I was never like, okay, like cool, like he's got a daughter, like what does that mean for me? It was kind of like
3 a.m. text for like food for Macca's.
Yeah,
Like,
it
Dad, can you
was-
send me money for Macca's?
and again, like that's massive for him, like introducing a new partner to his daughter, because essentially I'm coming in and like changing the dynamic. But yeah, she's a great kid and she's super smart and she's amazing, and it's kind of just me fitting in where I can and helping where I can and giving them space to do their thing, because
Yeah.
for so long it's just been them.
Yeah.
And so for her, like she doesn't have really like a mum figure in her life, but I like to think of myself as like the cool like auntie.
Cool
of it.
auntie, yeah.
You
Like
know,
older
and it's
sister.
like
big sis.
you know,
Yeah.
like I can do that. I'm like, you want to go to Mecca? Let's go. Get your dad's card. Like you, like and it's new for me too, because like we have a bit of an age gap. I don't know if you can tell.
yeah,
But,
she's way older than me.
And so it's like it's new for me. Like I ain't trying to be a mum right now, and it's like
Yeah.
I had never had experience with that.
Yeah.
So it's been finding our feet in that, and
Yeah.
just trying to.
Can I ask how old you guys are apart?
I'm 35.
No, I was gonna say guess.
Oh,
He's
yes.
35. I'm 28.
Oh yeah, we're same age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's,
we're-
not, that's not too
But
bad.
we're
though.
30.
Dude, you're
We're pretty
35.
much 30.
You look great for
I think-
35.
Thanks, Margie.
See, he looks
Feel
great.
good.
You go, but like I do you know I tell my man this because my man's a few years younger than me, and
Whoa.
I'm trying like so he's 25, and but he comes across like
I would never
a
have
lot
thought
more
that.
mature.
Yeah.
I like to think.
He looks old as fuck.
But he's like, but I'm like trying to tell him I'm nearly 30. He's like, no, you're not. I said I'm 30 next year.
Are you 29 this year?
Yeah, 29
So
this
we're
year.
the same then.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah, jokes.
How old are you, little boy?
I just turned 26.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would rather be 30. 28 is frumpy. Like I feel like once you're over 25, I don't care. I'm 30.
I always got told 28 though we'd finally have our shit figured out, and I actually agree. No, but like you know who your friends are, you know what you're about.
Yeah.
You know where you're at.
Buying cribs.
Trying to buy cribs. You know?
Trying to buy cribs.
Trying to buy cribs.
I'm far away from that.
Yeah, so am I.
So
I'm
yeah,
so far
Yeah,
away from that.
because you and my man are the same age.
I reckon I'm close to buying a baby crib than I am.
yeah.
For your baby mom is in the
For the new
DMs.
baby moms.
Shush. Do you have that weird thing with your body? And I don't know if this is personal, but like, my head's going like, nah, I don't want a kid yet, but my body is like, yo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Yo.
feel
Like when you get close to
So
two,
my
I
body's
think
like, yo.
it's pretty normal.
over the last like year or few years, I've definitely felt like my body like change,
Yeah.
and like you know things start to slow down, and a few little grey hairs coming through.
Hey, I've got the greys, I've got the metabolism slowing
I pull
down.
he
like
pulls
the-
mine out. We're in bed tweezers and might get those
I
out.
make it like I pull them out, like you are.
I tell
I'm not
him
just
to
like
pull
a
them
monkey, like fucking chicken.
Funny your kutsu.
But yeah, I definitely feel like bodies are changing, but I'm nowhere near ready to have a baby. I still feel like a baby.
Hard.
And like I'm like some days I can't even look after myself, let alone having someone else to be responsible for.
Although I hate when people go, like, I'm so tired, I'm so stressed at the moment. They're like, yeah, but you don't have a kid yet, you don't know tired. And I'm like, don't invalidate my
Yeah.
experience.
You
Yeah.
don't know. You can
That's
walk a day
true.
in these shoes.
Yeah.
I hate that cop out of people having kids thinking they're better than people.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh man, once you've had a kid, you get it. It's like, no,
Yeah.
like I have a kid, I'm still shit sometimes. Like I don't have my shit sorted, and I got,
I'm always like, choices.
Yeah.
Choices, you decided. I'm protected on you.
Individually, how do you guys like? Because obviously, from the outside looking in, for people that didn't know that you guys were musicians and just follow you basically off solely off social media, how are you guys balancing like your own careers at the same time of like making a career together, essentially?
Yeah.
yeah, that's a cool question.
I mean, I feel like we're like both musicians, right? But in very different ways.
Is that sorry to cut you off?
That's
Is that hard? Being in the same profession?
We
Like,
kinda-
I don't think, for example, hypothetically, I don't think I could date like
Me? No.
like another radio announcer, because like
Right.
because as much as you are your own critique, you know, the person that you're most comfortable with, you're probably asking them for the most feedback.
Yeah.
So like, I can imagine Kings or you vice versa going like, hey, what do you think of this verse? Or hey, what do you think of this song?
100.
Like, if I was at home with the person that like I'm supposed to be away from work with, and you're
Yeah.
talking to me about work all the time, I'll be like, fuck up. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
That would
Sure,
make me go
sure.
crazy.
Nah, I feel like we're each other's like biggest fans in that
Yeah.
sense, and then we're our own worst critics. So like, I did a show last week, and he was like, "You smashed that! That was amazing." I was crying because I thought I did like the worst job ever.
Yeah.
And I was like listening to the recording, being like, "That's flat. That's shit. That's
The little show she's talking about is the Holberg Awards, by the way, like the biggest fucking sports
Oh
show
my
ever.
God.
Yeah, and she's good
That
at
was
like
amazing.
downplaying
That was
how
amazing.
dope she is.
Was
So
that
I-
cool, like performing to all these like
Yeah.
elite sports people
And
in
it
New
was
Zealand?
nerve wracking because I was singing the memoriam, which is essentially like for the people who have passed away.
Yeah.
And I knew a few of the people that had passed away that were in the presentation. And so my voice was shaky, like I was real, like emotional, and like I was nervous, and like it's on TV, and it's just like you're singing to sports people who probably don't care about music. And so for me, the performance I wasn't like, yeah, killed that. Like that was
Yeah.
awesome. Like I came back and I was like, I wasn't good at it.
Yeah.
I was like this.
Yeah.
He was like, no, it was great. What do you mean? And so, like, what you said, like, we had both never been with musicians before. And so it's unknown territory for both of us. But it's about understanding, like, what we both require, what we need, the support we need, and kind of.
That's one thing we're good at, I think.
Yeah.
It's like kind of what you're saying with the radio host stuff. Like, you'd know if you start at 5, you need a good sleep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, we would set each other up for a good sleep. We'll set each other up for, like, show day. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
got a show tomorrow? Like, all right, let me, like, get out of here. If I got some shit going on, I won't holler at you till after the show. Or
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, I got this thing. I'm pissed off at you or whatever. But I'll let you do your thing. I'll holler at you after.
Yeah.
Like, we got that.
And, like, the different worlds that we're in up until kind of now, like with Kings, he's an artist and he's a producer and he's working with, like, the top singers and bands in New Zealand, whereas there's me who's kind of like more in the covers, like corporate industry and stuff. And so the best thing that he has done for me over the last, like, what would I say, maybe like 3 months, is to fucking walk away from people who are just continuously taking advantage of me and like using me, and like, cause I've been, like what you said, like I've been around, like I've sung at R&V, I've done like all these massive shows, and like, but I have been continued to be like taken advantage of, and people like make me feel small and to like use me and stuff. So
Is that in an industry spec? Or
yes. Yeah. And so with Kings, like he's just encouraged me like, don't let people do that to you.
Yeah.
And like I've always known deep down like this is a piss take, but when you have someone that loves you so much, like open your eyes a bit more to it and be like, that's not all good. Like you shouldn't be letting that happen. So for me, and like with what I'm doing now and where we're at now together and stuff, is like taking my power back and kind of like not letting people continue to do that and being stronger.
Yeah.
What's it like when you're at each other's shows? I would be so curious of this because, like, obviously, like as you said, you guys are each other's biggest fans.
Yeah.
And like you're watching Kings up on stage do his thing, and then vice versa, you're watching Ella sing her heart out. Like, as you know, her love or his love. What's that like? Like when you're watching, because you know, like I could be a Kings fan and I could be singing all the Kings songs, but it's different because you like
you're not
sleep
gonna
with
touch
him.
you're not gonna touch my penis after this.
Oh, okay. You can say like hang out at night.
Oh yeah. Or like, but you know what I mean though. Like your guys' relationship is a little bit like more obvious. It's way more intimate, and there might be like certain songs or like even if it is a cover and you're singing like a love song. But
Yeah, what about like a song that maybe you've written about an ex? Is that weird to watch or not?
Nah. Like I'm like thankfully secure enough in myself and how we are to be like, oh, so what did she do? Or like, what was she like?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
and
that
we're
line
really,
hit again.
yeah.
I had a single
transparent
come out.
with it too.
I had a single come out called "Take That," which was like about fucking people.
Yeah.
Like it was just a time when I was kind of doing that, so I wrote it.
I think we played that out on my actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
we played that. Yeah.
And the song come out while we were together, and so I was kind of like, I wonder if she's gonna be alright with this. She does a dance video on TikTok the next day, like, and she's happy with this. So I'm like, cool, like, we're securing that.
Yeah.
But when I see her play live, I don't know what the feeling is. Like, it's like a proud thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, it's definitely proud, and it's not even proud like that's my man. Like it's definitely a bit of that, but it's more like I'm just proud of him.
I'm like,
and
there
like,
they go.
You see it behind the
there she is.
scenes,
Yeah,
like you
and
see the
just
work
like
that
I
goes
know,
into it.
yeah,
You know, like someone will clap, I'll be like, yep. You got it.
know like what it takes to get there, and like just to be like, and then even proud for me to be like part of the process and be like, I helped him with that one, or like something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a feeling of like proud and just like being stoked for you.
Yeah.
And like, because we obviously know what the feeling's like to do what you love and like to pursue a career in something that our younger self could only have dreamed.
I gotta share
of
like the
doing.
first time I played for you.
Oh please.
Oh, this story is quite funny because like so, she knows me as Kings. Like we hadn't really met as like hadn't been Kings yet. So this is my opportunity. Oh, I'm gonna be Kings. I'm gonna floss in her, show her some things, like get green back room. Sorry, what is it?
Green room. Green screen.
Green
Getting
screen.
it
I was like,
right.
damn, this guy got a whole
Yeah, get a
music
green
video
screen,
going.
camera. Wait, what kind of video are we making that? So I take her to the show. We go to Todong, and I'm like, it's gonna be awesome.
This is like 2 months in.
2 months in. Maybe 10 people turn up.
Yeah, it was
12 maybe.
Crickets.
Like no ticket sale. It was just a bad show. We didn't promote it properly. So she has to watch me perform to like 10 people, and I'm like trying to be like, yeah, Carol, you got the one.
Yeah.
The stage was like this high off the ground.
Sound feedback. It was like the worst show I'd ever played.
You still killed it though.
And I killed it, yeah. But that was the first time she
Amazing.
seen me play. So it was like a horrible first experience. And then the next time I played was like Christchurch almost sold out. So it was cool. It was like a cool dynamic.
Because I was gonna say like the only way from there is up, right?
Yeah.
Because imagine his next show, 8 people.
Yeah. And then, like, and it was like real random at the same time. Like I was popping off. I was going to like Singapore. I was going to Greece. I was like,
you were traveling.
Yeah, I was like,
in that, eh?
yeah, I was like, bye. And then I was
Yeah.
like, have fun at your Tauranga show. I'm going to Greece.
It was such a funny way to start.
Is it also like ever friendly competition? Like just with that example there, like
I
you
feel
going
like
over
Ella,
to
you seem
Singapore.
so competitive.
Yeah, I think so.
But I can't sing though, so you win every time.
I can rap though, so.
Yeah. She can spit.
Not competition, but like
Yeah.
I definitely feel like we'll be like, oh, I'm doing this, and it's like, oh yeah, well, I'm doing that, and it's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like,
So keep each other on each other.
Yeah,
other's
and
heads.
it's like-
Well, we're getting booked for shows together now.
yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
just got
Cool. You're a
booked for
little
blues.
combo deal now. eh?
Yeah.
Did you guys do that like Beyonce Jay-Z kind of thing?
Yeah.
That was gas.
Yeah.
it's 2 for 1. We're 2 for 1.
Yeah.
But nah, it is cool, and like the opportunities that can come with us like being booked together, and like even just doing that with someone that you love is like a crazy feeling. It's like, you know, it's just so cool, and it's like I feel like we need to slow down and actually like take a step back and be like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you guys take time off though?
Fuck, not really.
Or is it just
really.
between gigs and stuff?
Well, it's real hard because it's like our normal working week is like just not a normal working week. Like
Yeah.
Monday to like Wednesday doing nothing, like super chill, and then it's kind of like Thursday to
Straight into
Sundays, like
something.
on.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we definitely need to probably slow down and to actually take time to rest and to recover and even reflect on stuff. But I feel like you get caught in the momentum of I need to be busy, I need to be booked, I need to be doing everything. And especially with how things have been the last few years, like even COVID, like cancelling festivals, like festivals are still getting cancelled now because they're not selling tickets and stuff. We'll just never take what we do for granted, and it's like just take every opportunity with two hands and just like run it straight.
Yeah.
Get sick later.
I low-key reckon. Do you reckon Drake will cancel?
I saw that.
there's talks
We
about
honestly
it.
know nothing. We know
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
but
true.
like, I just saw that guy post about. Like, it says like tickets like unavailable to purchase.
Can't buy them.
Damn.
You can't
Sold
buy
out
them
or?
anymore?
No, you just
because
can't
I think-
purchase them. He's
I
got
feel like
he's
we
got one
would've
more show in
heard.
Brisbane, and you can't even buy tickets to that.
So I wonder if
Whoa.
he's still coming. I hope
Apparently,
so.
he's on a flight to Fiji.
But he
Wait,
needs
he-
a break in between. He's not
Ken
scheduled
just
for this
murdered
in
him.
2 weeks.
Murdered him live. He's probably
he,
going
was
to
meant, he was meant to be this weekend and he postponed.
Postponed to
Oh, you're right.
the
The weekend,
15th and
the weekend
16th
after
of March.
homegrown weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Are you guys going to Homegrown?
Yo, gonna be down there.
Yeah.
Are you
Someone
playing?
might share the stage.
What time are you playing?
8:35.
Okay.
That's
We're
gas.
It's a
all
good
going down
time.
to-
It's a
Yeah,
good
that's
time.
gas.
It's a scary time slot because we've got Mitch James on the other stage. I'm like, God, because he's on.
Hey, man. Hey, Mitch James.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
stage.
man.
Mitch James.
Oh, you
fuck
got a
you.
box? Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Mitch James.
Yeah.
Nah, I love that guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, they got
Boxing
me.
match.
And also, he would knock me out.
Do you know what stage you're on?
Lagoon.
stage.
Do you know
Stormin,
what stage is that? Yeah.
Fame and Storm are emceeing that one.
Oh, there you go. That's
Oh, sick. There you go.
the my stage.
Come through.
The my stage.
Yeah,
I don't actually know
8:35.
what I'm doing down there. I know my flights are booked.
Promo gal.
Yeah, but I
From
don't.
a
Nah,
gal.
I think they'll be like videos, and so I'll have to think of a video.
We'll just make
idea.
TikToks the whole day then.
Yeah.
I'm working too.
Do you have a favorite festival in New Zealand that you
I was
performed?
just about to ask that too.
Either
fuck,
of you.
what have I
I
done?
think mine would be Rhythm and Vines.
It was
Rhythm's
so
sick.
sick.
You know what's
Vines
actually
is
right?
so good.
Yes, I've done it
Yes.
twice now, and I went once as a punter when I was 18, like your last year in school.
Yeah.
You know how you all go. And I hated it. I was like, this place is feral. The year that I went was the year that it all went like cooked, and there was like riots, and there was
Yeah.
like toilets on fire, human shit just everywhere, like portaloos flipped, like it was crazy.
was
But
crazy.
I literally remember being like, I'll never be back here ever again. And then it was crazy. Like 5 years later, I was like, main stage, baby. And it's like, not as me, but like I was still up there singing. So like, it's definitely a goal for me to like get booked to do Rhythm and Vines like as Ella.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Hard.
I don't.
Hamish
I
Picken,
think that'll
hello.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hamish. Kyle.
Make it happen.
Mine would be probably Homegrown, to be
I
honest.
love
I was going to
Homegrown.
say, I feel like R&B and Homegrown are the two festivals in New Zealand that
It's
are
for
just
the
like
after party.
well-oiled
Oh, not
machines.
even
And
so
just
much the party.
staples.
Yeah.
The after, like, you get to see your biggest, like, people you've grown up listening to.
And that's not even within the same like genre too.
Nah,
Like, if you
like
wanted to go
Blind
watch
Spot.
someone at the Rock,
Yeah,
like
Blind
on the
Spot's
Rock
like one.
stage,
Yeah.
or if you wanted to go watch like Teeks perform on like
Yeah.
the
That's
it.
like bro, like you know what I mean?
I love that.
Everyone's there. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's not a specific genre of music.
Yeah.
and
New
you can
Zealand.
bounce. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can bounce back. That's so cool. I love.
Is there
Homegrown.
anyone you want to try see at Homegrown this year?
Ooh, shit, that's
Like
cool.
watch perform?
I love watching Stan, man. Stan's a
Yeah,
Stan's
Stan's
amazing.
unreal.
Love
Corella,
Corella.
Corella live are unreal.
What time are they on?
I think 5:30. I think
sweet.
On that
the
stage-
Yeah,
on
we
that
gotta
stage?
catch
I think Park
Oh.
stage.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
they're getting in that poppy vibe now, and I'm like,
Tomorrow
Knackers?
people are great live.
Yeah.
I know.
I love
I
watching-
like how
I
she
love
asked you the
watching
question,
Sweater.
but I'm answering.
I'm like,
I'm so yeah.
All right, that's on the road, man.
yeah, Jim Beam Homegrown, yeah, definitely one of the best. Like as far as like, because we have to work so many festivals, that's probably that one and R&B are the best ones to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As like doing like promos.
Oh,
and
because you
stuff.
went to R&B this year, right?
Yeah, as a punter, and I've been working
Oh,
it
yo.
for years.
You
Like,
got to party.
I got to party. I
Let
just
the
did
hair out.
one day only.
Yeah, that's all
I
you
was
can
out
do
of
though.
retirement. It
We
was
fly home
unreal.
at 4 a.m. on the day.
I got asked if I wanted the charter
Charter,
flight, and
you
I was like,
should've.
nah, we'll be right. We'll just stay one night. And we were staying at the same motel as Coterie and that. It was crack up. But it was so mean. And then the weather
weather.
like
Weather.
just shit like the
Yeah.
2 days after. So we went on like a mean day.
Yeah.
I can't do muddy R&B.
no.
I'm a diva.
I can't do a festival really as it is, but
Yeah.
a festival and
Wet
bad
and
bad
muddy.
weather. No, thank you. I'm good.
you know how you guys talked about like you guys are getting booked together now? This question's probably been asked a million bajillion times.
Bro, this is our first interview together as a couple. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We haven't been asked
They're gonna
shit.
ask us what our fee is.
No.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, can we expect like collaborative like work, like an EP, an album, like even a single would be like.
Segue.
That's so crazy that you say that because our first song is actually coming out in 3 days.
Friday.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because how is that? Like when you guys are making music, because when you guys are giving each other feedback, it's like, oh, this is what I think, this is what I think. But now that's a song that you guys are working on together.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that it's quite 50-50 split in terms of like work rate or like how everything's written or...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest, he does everything.
I was like, 50,
he's
80.
he is like
95.5.
Hey, let's not forget whose voice sells the
That's
song,
true.
all right?
That's true.
He's like the most talented person I know, and like I've been in the studio with many producers, but I've never seen someone work like him. And I'm not just saying that because he's my partner. Like, he's so fast, he's so accommodating. You're like so easy to work with, and like you're nice and you're like open to anything. But he's so quick. Like he's like, but here's the beat, and he just goes on his phone and he starts typing. He goes lyrics, and like he goes melody, and then to be honest, like the little part that I would add that's not my voice is like I will maybe change around the melodies or something.
Yeah.
But that's because I can't do what he wants me to do. I'll just do it wrong. He'll go, oh, I love how you changed that. And I'm just like, oh, just couldn't do it,
I
bro.
thought that just wasn't the note.
Yeah. But so like, I mean, I guess I can be like, oh, that sounds off, or like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But he is
I think you add more than you think. Yeah, definitely.
he's definitely the musical brains
Yeah,
behind it
but
all.
I've been writing songs forever, like Sun, Stan, like...
Do you know, I'll never forget I can't remember what song it is, but you said they pull that G string down south.
Yeah, help me out.
That's a great song.
Excuse me?
Stuck in my brain for the last so
Fuck,
many
am I the only one
years.
that was like, hell yeah?
Bro, yeah.
My teeth? Nah.
Honestly,
that's a great lyric, King.
Of all the amazing music you put out, that's the one line
Pull
that
that
always
G
just
string.
stays in my brain.
That was Matt's
I
line. Shout out
reckon
Matt
it was playing on air, and I reckon one day we were like, oh, like,
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
what's the
And
line?
that plays no sentences. It's just that plays without
3:30 school
that.
hour.
Get in.
G-string, mum. Well,
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting because, like, I feel like now that you guys are working together in both your respective fields and social media, and I'm assuming like there's a lot of outside work outside of music as well. There's just a lot to look forward to now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exciting.
Maybe.
And I feel like we're only just like at the big. You right?
It's a big Ice Cube.
I'm actually going solo from today. No, yeah, I think like we're just at the beginning of it, and like it can, the potential for what we're doing and working together and stuff is
Yeah.
exciting.
Scratching the
that's actually
Yeah.
crazy to think how much work's come from like TikTok
Yeah,
for her, or for both of us.
it's a game changer.
It's
It's
crazy.
nuts.
It's the side hustle of all side hustles.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you actually put the mahi into it, like it's like, have you seen the thing at the moment? It's interacting top to bottom. Apparently that helps your algorithm. Like if you're interacting with your feed,
I
like
have
liking
seen
it, commenting on it, sharing it with like a friend or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently it's mean for
Helps.
your own
that.
algorithm.
You have to
Right.
feed into the app. You
Yeah.
can't just
You can't just post. Like you
Are
actually.
you
have to
are
be-
you on TikTok?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
Nah,
post?
haven't posted in a while.
I haven't posted on TikTok in ages.
He was doing
doing
fit checks.
I was gonna
and
say
stuff.
yes, Steezy.
Yeah,
surely.
I was doing like get ready, but for me, like, and this is purely just comes down to laziness, honestly. Like I
That's
just,
a lot of work.
yeah, honestly, I was just like, fuck, I can't be asked
And
sometimes.
I feel like your edit's dope too. Like
I
that's,
appreciate
but
that,
so
man.
you put time into
Because
it.
he puts so much work
Yeah,
into it,
we're
whereas
like-
we just fucking.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
But-
I
videos
need
like chuck a
a-
camera on.
I feel like because you know how you guys were saying like back like at the start of the interview, and you were saying like, look, the music stuff, like the singing covers and stuff doesn't hurt. It's almost like the highly edited stuff, but that's for me. I just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
and that's for when
You'll
you
never
know-
see one of our podcast clips on his feed.
yeah,
You're embarrassed, bro.
I just like
Remove
I
from
like
grid.
things to look a certain
He's got
way.
like
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the get ready with me stuff, it was going on, and then I just got like lazy.
Yeah.
That's all right, you'll come back
should,
to it when
yeah,
you
I
feel
should,
like it.
yeah, I should get back.
But I
into
wonder
it.
if, like, even on TikTok, maybe your thing is like doing it less produced, like
Yeah.
just like
You have to
rocking
film
up
it
and
on
doing
the app too.
Yeah.
Do you do that? Like
Yeah, I
you have
do
to
now.
film
Yeah.
in the app. You can't upload a video. Like it needs to be filmed into
Oh,
the
see, I
but
didn't
they,
know that.
they
She's
give you.
schooled.
I
But
didn't
see,
know that,
just
bro.
do that.
Yeah.
Just go out with the camera, bang. Get one of those
Yeah.
little fucking stick things. You're
Yep,
on the wall.
I just bought a new sticky
Bitch
thing.
it. Add a
Yeah.
song. viral for sure,
she's
skyrocket.
a content creator.
I just use the song that comes on automatically half the time.
Oh, well, yeah.
And sometimes it's a weird noise, like weird sound.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll make a promise right now, and I'll make.
We're gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, I'll try to do a video a week.
There you
to
go.
start.
A video.
week.
And then you need to post
And
a
then,
day.
and then I'll post every day.
Or like one every second day.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna check in, bro. I'm
No,
probably the
yeah.
worst person to make a promise about, because I will call
Shake
you
on it,
and
shake
text
on
you.
it.
Yeah, I'll shake on it.
Nice.
No,
Shake.
because you know what's funny is like that was the one thing I promised myself this year was like I'll be more active, because 2023 and start of 2024 I was like nowhere on social media.
Yeah.
Like outside of work stuff, I was like nowhere on social media. I never posted anything like organic.
Yeah.
It was just all like, I hate saying this, but like brand deals and blah 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 blah. But then end of 2024, I started like picking it up.
Being
because,
more you, authentic.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what sticks.
found the fun in
Yeah,
it. Found the fun in it. And content creation and like social media, like we've been talking about this whole podcast, can be so intimidating.
Yeah.
You know, because like everyone's their own biggest critique. You don't want to be the first thing that initially comes to your head when you post it is like, fuck, I wonder what people are gonna say.
Yeah.
Yo, yo.
So like that's, and as much as I feel like confident within myself, like I do have those, you know,
Hard
insecurities.
out.
you know.
Everyone, G.
Oh,
Someone,
bro, I still sometimes post something, and if in an hour it's only got 50 likes, it goes back to my draft.
my most viewed
There it
Get Ready
goes.
With Me on TikTok, it's all hate comments.
People trying to say he's dressed like a
Like, just
woman.
like a
But
girl,
it's
Yeah,
yeah.
just
but
funny
what are
because-
they wearing?
Yeah,
Tell me.
that's
Seriously.
because I'm not I don't feed into comments that much,
Yeah.
but I just in my head I'm like, this is so crack up.
No,
that,
you
like,
you got to reply to them because
My-
that's good for your engagement.
I like
gonna say
clapping
that.
back every now
Yeah, I
and
was
then.
gonna say
I
clap
do.
back, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
I'll sometimes troll people hard. Like,
My favourite one's just to be like, thank you so much for your comment. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for the engagement. Like,
Yeah.
love you, hope
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
good. And they always delete. I'm
or
like,
like just like, hey bub, like
Yeah.
I'll just put a bub like with an X
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah,
They
yeah.
hate it. They hate it.
Yeah, I need to take
Yeah.
from you guys, man, because you guys, you all three of you are amazing on social media.
Bro, my thing for it, like I said, starting it was like boredom. But
Yeah.
I think if you treat it like a business, it's
Yeah.
such a smarter way to do it.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
if
like
you think of it as something that's going to help you in other areas of
Yeah.
your life and
Yeah.
like use
She
it.
showed me that.
Yeah.
it all feeds into an ecosystem that works for you.
Mm.
So like if people find you on TikTok, they might come listen to the podcast. If they listen to the podcast, they'll probably listen to the show. If they watch the show, they might like, you know, it's just all kind of connects.
And then they might
Pinky
ask you
promise
out on a
us.
date.
Yo,
Whoa!
one a week. One a
you go.
week.
One a week,
Promise?
one a week.
I'll message.
And then you got to thumb touch and then blow on it.
And then
Oh,
kiss.
nice.
What's that one? Should we do that one?
Yeah.
We got 1, 2. Oh, that's cool.
That's gas.
Buckets.
Yeah, wait, we're gonna go into the thing of it. The
What was it?
3
Oh.
months. 3 months is when I said I love you. The
Oh,
lock in is we lock in, and the shot is like buckets.
Money.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's cute.
I've never gone that far into a handshake before. Right? Like, I didn't think it was
We
ever
did.
that deep.
Nah,
That's
that one was
We have
gangster.
like a
He
my
made it.
FM
And
one at
even the
work. You
lock.
come into work and everyone just goes, like, does these ones. Like,
That's cool.
I'll show
kind of
something
my
else
thing.
though. Gotta do this. The lock. If you look on my finger, there's a key in the lock that touches when we do it.
My one rubbed off.
Her
so
one
I'll
rubbed off
have
because
to
she
get
hates
that.
my guts. she
Yeah, she
I
was
was like, that's a sign.
yeah. But yeah.
at the end of every ep, we wrap it up with a segment we call Take a Kneel Therapy. So someone, like
What?
our plus ones, anyone
Take
who
a
listens
kneel
can
therapy.
send in a
Take a kneel
confession.
Yep.
Or like something they've done that's out the gate, and basically we just decide, is it take a kneel therapy? Take a knee means like we let it slide.
Oh, take a
Therapy
knee
means
or
like
got
you need to sort yourself out.
Wait, we do a confession of what we've done.
Nah,
You
so
know you
the-
don't have
You
to.
just react.
Oh, thank God.
So-
I've done nothing.
We have
Take a knee. Take a knee. Take 2 knees.
I had run out of ones. I've run out of ones from the plus ones,
Keep
so I
that
went
off,
to the
though.
work office today.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen them yet. But producer T Money, if you're looking at me from the booth, have you sent the? Have they been sent? Whereabouts are they? Are they? Okay, I think I know where they are. Wait, is it in my email? Yes. No. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Take 2 knees.
That was
Take
good.
two.
But,
Oh my god, I can't find it. Where is it?
We got it.
Disgusting.
Email. Okay, I'm
That-
heading
that
to
was
my email now. Live. Radio. Here we go. Okay. Take a knee or therapy. I haven't proofread any of these.
Oh.
I didn't like my stepmother growing up, so I used to hide her diabetes pills, and then when she'd piss me off. So I shouldn't have laughed. I'm so sorry.
moly.
That's-
That's therapy,
that's
bro.
dangerous, man.
That is.
And that's coming from someone who has a mother
I
who
laughed
has
'cause I was
diabetes.
told
Oh,
I'm
shit. Yeah,
That
that's,
is-
Because my mom has diabetes, and I know how like
she could die.
that's like death.
I'm
eh?
so
Yeah.
sorry I laughed. It was just a call me
no,
off guard.
it's cool.
No, like
it's
it's
cool.
crazy.
No, because like, just to put it into perspective, right? Like, when my mum needs sugar, she needs sugar.
It's so dire.
So my mum will she doesn't give a fuck. She'll wake me up 2:30 in the morning. Can you run upstairs get lollies? Blah, blah, blah. So I know how frantic that could be.
Yeah.
That's so dangerous,
Damn.
bro. Holy shit.
Who was that?
That's crazy.
That's actually not
We'll
therapy.
never know.
That's jail time.
Yeah.
We might have to go a step up.
That's more than therapy. That's
crazy.
serial killer.
That's therapy in a straitjacket.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Golly.
Okay, therapy for that one.
Starting hot.
Okay, take a Neil therapy. My coworker does fuck all, so I've been slowly letting air out of her car tires each
Nah,
day.
take a knee.
Randy, why would you write that?
Take a knee,
Well, I
bro.
thought my tires were flat. Like,
Bro, take a
All
knee. That's
good.
funny.
That's funny.
no,
Probably
that's quite
deserves it.
funny. I'm going to
Make
say
it a
take a
TikTok.
knee.
You'd
on that one.
rather it be the tires than anything else in the car.
Yeah.
Because at least
yeah.
it's just air. You can just fill it up.
Sure.
Imagine if like it was
They slashed them.
yeah, or
Gas, like sugar in the gas tank.
yeah, or whoa.
Yeah. Oh, you
For
ain't done that?
experience?
Oh, you guys ain't done that?
or like wing mirrors taken off.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
No,
like
you know, I hate when I go out to our work car park. I don't know who it is, but someone always does my
the window wipers.
the window
Oh,
wipers.
Classic
that's
gag.
annoying.
It's not you, eh?
Nah, it's not me. Honestly, God.
I reckon that's
reckon it's
giving.
Aaron.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say it's
probably.
giving Nixon.
Nah, because his car's parked further up, so
Right.
he would never go past my
Yeah.
car, and he would never.
It probably is.
effort
Yeah,
to go
I reckon
that
it's
way.
Aaron. Aaron Park's closest to you. I think.
Yeah, I feel like he's a little shit like that. Okay,
That's taking me.
take a knee or therapy. My sister has a new partner who's a dick. I made a burner account and slid into his DMs. We've been talking about burner accounts.
Oh.
He replied, "When he pisses me off, I'll call him out." Now that's
Oh, like
taking
she
it.
hit him up being like, hey.
Yeah.
I
So
need
he's
more
got
context
evidence.
before
Yeah,
I know.
need to know what the hit up
What-
was.
what is the- yeah,
and
what
what
is
the
the hit up?
reply
Because
was.
it's
Yeah.
kind of weird that you're like hitting up your sister's new partner,
Yeah.
even though it's just to
100%.
catch him out.
I
That
reckon
is a bit
that's a bit.
It depends what the hit up is. I get hit up heaps like on some random shit and I'll be like, hey, but I'll never like say what are you up to? Kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'll
true.
say hey like politely to a ton of fans.
For me, it's giving she's banking receipts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I think the sister needs to go with you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bit, yeah.
Yeah, the fellas on
Because
the
if
screen.
she's just getting replies like, hey, that's like not really.
That's what I
anything.
mean.
Oh, how about this one? Last one. Take a Neil therapy.
Here we go.
Been seeing this girl for a year, and I just found her TikTok account. She said she didn't have one. All she posts is lip syncing TikToks.
That's pop off queen. Seriously. How many followers has she got?
I love that. That's the confession.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Oh,
on?
no.
Is there just on there? Is there anything on social media that like if Ella or if Kings did it, you'd be like fuck
ick,
off?
like,
Yeah,
gives
you'd be
them
like,
the
you'd be
ick.
like don't do that shit.
Or is there anything online that's existing that you
Of ourselves?
Or yeah, like either one of you that you're
Do you
like,
hate when we play like your voice stuff? I don't know why. She's mean on the voice.
Oh, like I've
Yeah.
got recordings of when I was on The Voice on my Spotify,
Yeah.
and those.
Yeah, you were
they-
mean on The Voice.
That's what I mean. I'm like that was good.
Yeah,
but she
but they
hates it.
send me into a like fever dream. Like I feel
Yeah.
sick. My body tenses up because like even
well, that was just like such a probably like life changing,
traumatic.
Yeah,
traumatic
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
But like the recordings are mud. Like I sound not great, and so like when he's playing them through his real good as studio speakers, I'm like,
Speedos.
yeah,
Playing
I'm like,
through
get
Speedos.
that off.
Yeah. Mine's probably when you Google my fucking image and it comes up with one when I was like fat. I look like a lesbian. And bro, I
No,
fucking,
and you don't let me watch you on The Masked Singer.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
actually,
you're the Masked Singer.
I actually I don't watch anything I'm in. That's the truth though.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't like if I play a show and someone sends me a video, I don't watch it. I don't watch my music videos once I've edited them. They're done.
Just done.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but
But I don't think I have an ick for you, and I don't think you have one for me. But
Nah.
we have ones for ourselves.
yeah,
that I'm
like
like,
I
nah,
know
nah,
your
nah, nah.
ones. Yeah.
Oh, do you
Apart
have
from when he
something
says,
online?
Yeah,
Your
not
slippers
not.
you
It's not something that I do. It's just something that people do. I don't like it when people cry on social media.
We've talked about
Oh,
this.
that's fair.
Yeah, like
That's fair.
I can understand you like crying over something, but like if
Oh,
it's
like when they film themselves crying.
Yeah.
I'm kind of into a happy tear moment.
happy
Happy-
tears.
no,
alright.
happy tears all-
tears,
But
alright.
like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That obnoxious
Them
bullshit.
they're crying, and then in the background is
shit.
whenever you're ready.
yeah.
were we talking about this on the podcast already?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know, like, or you'll see. My thing is when I've seen someone cry on TikTok, or like whatever. So I don't really bat an eye, but it's when you realize they got good likes from it, so they kind of
Do it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
think
yeah,
crazy.
that's
strange. Yeah.
That's
I think
therapy.
that's strange.
Yeah, that's
See,
That's therapy.
For me, it's just it doesn't. It seems planned.
yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's like-
inauthentic.
I can
inauthentic.
tell you right
Yeah.
now, I'm never like I've cried online before.
Yeah. Oh, what for?
I don't know. I used to be depressed. I'm fine now. But, anyways, but like I used to be like mental health. You
Yeah.
know, and I still am.
I do get that side, by the way.
I get that. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's totally.
But
not, yeah.
like, I'm definitely now. If I'm crying, I'm like, ooh, embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's what kind of where I'm at
Right,
now
right.
with my. But I never in my life do I cry and go.
Yeah, no, see that.
I sometimes will take a
what I
photo.
Oh,
You've
same.
like gone
I'll
through
take a
my
photo.
camera on
Oh,
your
yeah.
and they'll be like, just photo me
That's
going.
weird,
That's like,
actually. Is that Buzzy or my children?
I'll be like,
I go on through a photo.
How's your day going?
I'll be like smiling, this random photo of her like crying.
but I'm just like, I just want to see what I look like.
like,
Like
did
what
you
I
watch
look like
Titanic?
crying.
What's
I'm not a hot crier.
Nah.
But who is?
Yeah.
But like sometimes I've sent the photo to my friend being like, haha, having a mean day, and it's like tears.
Yeah.
And he's like, what
like
are you
saying-
up
Yeah,
to?
it buzzed me out.
that's
But the
girlhood.
videoing, like crying, like, oh my God, I'm not into that.
Not
Yeah.
posting.
I
it.
find it hard to watch, especially if it's like an actual serious matter.
Yeah.
Like if you said something online that's like has to do with like I don't know family member death or like
Yeah.
something along those lines. Whereas because like I automatically don't like when people are crying online.
Yeah. Right.
But then I read it and then I'm like, oh,
you made it worse.
Now I feel like an asshole. Like you know.
Right,
Or no, when you go to the comments and they're like the opposite of what you thought the comments are going to be, and you're like, oh, I'm the bad
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm therapy, actually. After all that.
Maybe I'm
Yeah, maybe I'm therapy.
I
That's a
reckon
good
for that one, I'm gonna say take a knee on that one. I think pop off as long as she's getting the hits.
Hard.
Who cares? Let her lip sync.
Hey, if you're getting some, man, you're getting some.
That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't let that be the thing stopping you from love.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
it.
And hey guys,
Lovely.
thanks for coming.
Plus ones. It's really good. Promise.